Hello, welcome to the unboxing of all the random shit I bought on Temu for very cheap. So I just got everything delivered. I got my bag of stuff here that I have to cover up a little bit because I don't want you to see my details about where I am in life and the world. And I have up the list of things we have here, of the things we bought, so we can compare the images to what they actually look like. And then we'll, see how they are quality-wise. First thing I have is this, and I think this is the knife, which I felt like it should have been a little bit longer, but maybe not. And then we can use this to open the other parts of this. It's pretty small. Is it gonna pull out? Oh, okay, it's a little rough to pull out. I mean, it's an okay little knife. It's not bad. It's not the sharpest right now, but I can sharpen it. It's really kind of hard to pull out, which is strange. And then to close it, apparently there's no little mechanism. It's just, you have to push it hard enough to get to close back again, which is weird because normally a knife like this, you flick it out, or some of them you pull it out. That's not too weird. But then there's a little thing that you push here to the side, then you can close it. So it doesn't, just accidentally close on your hand while you're holding it. So that's a little bit dangerous because if I'm holding the knife like this, it can just push down and cut my fingers, which is not cool. It does look like it does in the picture. That is the knife. So, I mean, can't be too mad about that. I just didn't notice that it didn't have that little mechanism. So it did come as it is. And it's light because it's small, but it's solid. It's steel, so, not terrible. Not terrible on that. I'll give that 3.5 stars for quality. For, what I expected. I paid $3.14 for it. Oh, I think these are the arm warmers on, down here, the ribbed knitted mid-length arm warmers, wrist warmers or whatever. They don't feel that great. So that's a bad sign. Also, I don't know how thin these are going to be. I got pretty skinny arms, but I don't know if these are meant for very skinny arms or what. Nor do I know if I'm ever going to wear these. Oh. Okay, maybe. A little tight in the forearm. Oh, okay. You know what? It's a little bit tight, but it does fit. If you have any kind of, decent muscle on your arms, these will not fit. Because I'm pretty skinny, but these are very tight on me still. Not the comfiest material, but these would keep my arms warm, I guess, if I just didn't want to wear a long sleeve shirt. Which I guess that would be a solve for this, if you just want to wear a hoodie or something that had these wrist, the palm things where you can stick your thumb through. The purpose of the product itself is not the thing in question, it's the quality and how well it does its job that it was presented. And these do the job well enough. Like I said, they're not the comfiest, and they're pretty small. I don't remember if there were size options. I don't think there were. I'd say 4 stars. Well, lack of options for size is bad. I guess 3 stars. We'll do 3 stars. I'm taking this off, though. Oh, we got the matching leg warmers. The ones that I tried to order, I didn't actually place the order on recording, but when I went to checkout, they didn't have the ones that I wanted to get. It just sold out while I was in my cart. So I had to get some other ones that were similar enough. And I wonder if they're going to be the same quality of, the same type of material that these were. Oh, these are a little bit softer. These feel a bit nicer. These are leg warmers, right? I think these, leg. I assume that means legging things. These are very skinny and not super stretchy. I'm not this thin. These are not going to fit. And I wasn't going to model these, on anyway. For you, you're not gonna see my legs today, sorry. But I guess I'll try to put them on. I don't think this is gonna fit unless I really try. Hey, you know what, let's try. Are they supposed to just go up to the knee? Because they're not super long, there's this length. So I guess they go from ankle to just above knee. I guess that works, sort of. You know what, whatever, I'll show my leg. That's what they look like. I guess once you get them on, you can stretch them a little bit. It's slightly tight, but if you got any meat on your bones, don't buy these because they're super tight. I mean, they're better than I thought they were gonna be, and they're better than the wrist warmers. So that's a 4 star. Size isn't great, but for what they are, 4 stars. I wasn't initially planning on rating all these, but why not? It's part of it. Okay, this one's really funny because there's a little bit of a story behind it. In the video, I don't know how many people noticed, but I made a mistake. When I went to buy the Spider-Man wrist shooter thing, an option popped up for when you click add to cart that was the 1-piece toy set or the 3-piece ammo set or whatever it was. I clicked on the 3-piece ammo set because I was like, oh, 3 shots instead of just the wrist shooter with 1 shot. But I wasn't paying enough attention. The 3-piece toy set meant you were buying just the shoot, like the ammo, and the one-piece wrist thing was the shooter. So I only bought suction cup things, and I didn't buy the wrist shooter, apparently. So I just have the ammo, which is useless to me, because I can't shoot it. But yeah, they're just... It's supposed to go into a wrist thing. The web things are a little bent. I don't know if you can see that. Suction cup is good. It's not, like, fucked up too much. It sticks to my desk. It sticks to my computer. Yep, it does. Alright, suction cups works. But I don't have the, like, toy to actually test them out, so no rating. Disqualified. This is a boring one. This is just something I thought I might need. This is the, like, phone cleaner, like, port cleaners. The charging port things. I mean, it just goes in there. It's like a little pipe cleaner thing. That works. That's pretty nice. I don't really have anything else that, like, cleans these out well to get, like, dust and lint and stuff out. So, I mean, that does exactly what I needed to. I wish the ends were a little bit stiffer so they didn't, like, bend away, because I want a little bit more force in them. 4 stars. like, they do the job pretty much. And what I spent on these, I spent 98 cents on 10 of these, so, you know, not bad at all. Because I don't see it anywhere else, I think this is the Capybara plushie, which is supposed to be 8.8 inches long, I guess. It's a very small box. I don't know if they just, like, really squished it in there, but I guess we'll find out. Where'd the knife go? Okay, there's a knife. I saw that in the picture the Capybara plushie didn't look, like, terribly great quality. Like, wasn't, fucking, like, Funko Pop plushie quality or anything, obviously. Just off TEMU, and what was it? It was $1.35. But, you know, it looked decent quality for $1.35, and that size, you know, it's probably a scam, but I had to test it out. It's in here. This is it. Yeah, I guess it's just, like, really squished. Let me get out of the packaging. It doesn't... The proportions are slightly off from the picture, unless it was just, like, you know, very zoom, like, fisheye lens, I guess. If when they did in the picture, maybe... Or maybe it just, like, this one was different. And I don't think it's 8 inches. Hold on, let me get my measuring tape. It's 7.5 inches, about. And they said 8.8 inches. Not terribly far off, so I'm not too mad about it. Once again, it was $1.35. But you know, that's not a bad plushie. Like, it looks kind of doofy, but that's okay. That's kind of when I bought it. And it's adorable. Feels somewhat soft. The stitching is okay-ish. Overall, this is the thing I'm happiest with most so far. So just because, you know, little guy, 5 stars. 5 stars for you. Okay, the last 2 that we got are the electronics, which I'm very, very curious about. We have, let's try this one first. Keyboard I bought for $10.06. I can't imagine that this is gonna be good for anything. Looks like it does in the picture so far. It's a little bit loud, but I think that's just how mechanical keyboards supposed to be. I've been using membrane keyboards for a while on my laptops, so I don't remember if this sounds correctly. But I know you can get, like, what are they called? Cherry keys or whatever that make them sound quiet. The spacebar especially is kind of loud. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a spacebar, there's other keys. I don't know. Now the real test to see if it even works. Alright, moment of truth. Does it work? Hey, it works! And do all the keys actually work like they say? Yep. Alright. That's good keys. Wow. I have a keyboard that actually works. That's insane. I'm very surprised by this. I did not think this was gonna work at all. That's the most surprised I've been for a product out of these so far. Like 4.5 stars. That's really good. It's like not the best in the world. It's got like a couple small flaws, but it fucking works. That's so insane. Alright, the last product we got, which I'm very curious and most nervous about, well, maybe not nervous because I only spent $6.38 on it. The one I'm least confident in being good is the mini Wi-Fi camera that is supposedly 1080p with, like, looking very small and has night vision. Because that was the thing they said on, like, the description of it, is that they said it had night vision. They were advertising that. One reason I'm not certain this is gonna work that well is because that seems way too impossible for something that's 638 and that small. And 2, because the box looks like this. Not only does it not show a picture of the actual camera on there, it just shows the phone and then has like a couple generic advertisements on it, but it's beat to hell and like opened on the bottom already. I guess it just got tossed around or crushed by stuff, I don't know. Or it got tampered with. But we're gonna find out. This one does have a manual with it, so that's nice. I guess it might help me out a little bit. And that's the camera. That's all it is, this little thing. And that's supposed to be what transmits it to your phone, I guess? It's got a little stand here that clips onto the bottom so it can stand upright. There we go, it's supposed to sit like that. And that's a camera. I am only moderately worried that this is gonna give me a virus on my phone. Does it actually have an infrared light on it? Oh my god, it doesn't. Whoa, that's kind of funny. Oh, I don't know if I can show you this to you. I might have to adjust the camera a little bit. It says infrared fill light there at the top of that little description thing there with the pointers on it, because it was showing the night vision thing, you know. And it shows that little white spot at the top of the actual camera. But this doesn't have that. Those circles on there are just like my ring lights reflecting off of it. There's no little white nub where the light is supposed to be. Unless it's just hidden somehow, but I don't think that's how that works. I guess I'm gonna get this set up and then see how well it works, if it does at all. I'm very, very curious about this now as things keep popping up. Telling me to get an app to use this called V720, which concerns me in two ways. One, 720 is a resolution that is less than 1080p. So it might be lying to me on that front. And also, this app has 168 reviews, and average review of 2 stars. Let's read the first review that pops up on the App Store, which I assume they're like using it for the same way. They bought one of these products and then they were told to download the app. And this was from October 31st of this year. This is a joke, 1 star. I was assuming that I'm going to have issues since every time I get something from China, it's not working at its fake. Then when you are asking for returning label, they are not providing you with one. You must deliver it to the address they provide you with and pay shipping costs, which of course would be around the same amount as your order M. So in this case, just dispute the charges if they do not want to provide returning label. Cable is totally mess. The recording is not even clear. Then when you try to open you recording, all you hear is weird noise. Then you cannot watch a video because camera somehow is offline. Looking to find the resin why is offline, but no luck. So I guessed I'm just despite my payment. Let's read another review. Okay, if I slide down 2 reviews, I get one that's 5 stars, which is very surprising. You get what you pay for, 5 stars. I'm surprised about all the bad reviews because it worked for me, and I didn't even use the instructions. It's an A9 camera, purchased it for $2 off AliExpress, and I was sort of worried to use it after seeing the reviews, but honestly, I like the app. Although you cannot zoom in or out, and the quality is pretty dog water, but overall not bad at all. I definitely say it's worth it if you're trying to save money because you can even hear audio on it. Also, you can save videos and photos on the app. You can even use the playback feature to get previous footage. Now that's a pretty glowing review, and that seems pretty realistic. Like, they're not saying it's the best thing in the world, but you know, it works for what you want. It does what it says. Okay, all the 1-star reviews were just saying how bad the app or the camera were. So if that's the only problem, then I'm gonna download it and see if I can at least get it to work so I can show it to you. Okay, that's slightly concerning. Ask app not to track, don't give location services, don't allow to connect devices on local network, don't send me notifications. Send me all those at once. Okay, it's connecting now. I'm gonna start screen recording on my phone so you guys can see this. Hello? It's not working yet. Oh, there we go. It's showing 1 frame right now. 2. Oh, the phone's making noise. I think the night vision thing is just a lost cause. I don't think that's gonna happen at all. It just froze on this 1 frame of my monitor and my awesome Harley Quinn poster. Hold on, there is an infrared night thing. Yeah, open. See, I don't know if it is gonna load though, because it doesn't have the actual thing on it. It doesn't have the infrared light. Unless it's hidden somewhere. Maybe it's inside of the camera lens? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why it just doesn't have it. It advertised it. But I mean, that shouldn't be the merit that I go by. Oh. It just said reconnect. I think this is a lost cause. I think the camera's not going to work, and I think I should delete this app as soon as possible. 0 stars on the camera because it didn't work. I mean, I got like, what, 1 frame out of it, and it was very low quality, and it doesn't have the fucking night vision that I wanted it for. That's the main thing I wanted it for. Well, that was fun. That was fun to go through, and I can't believe I actually got a couple things I liked out of it. The keyboard, not bad at all. Plushie, doofy as hell, great. Port clean things, you know, not bad. For the very low amount of money that I spent on all these things, they didn't turn out that terrible, which is extremely surprising to me. I'm probably not going to go shopping on these sites ever again, though. Especially because I am questioning where they source their labor. But for what I have right here, that was fun. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Tune in tomorrow for something else. Final Fantasy Freddy's. I'm playing Final Fantasy Freddy's 2 tomorrow, night 6. So, that'll be fun.